Nickel is the finest alloy and anti-rust coating when mixed into other metals. The discovery of the solid and lasting metal materials became the backbone of global modern life and industries. We at PT Vale Indonesia Tbk have been operating for 4 decades to add value to human civilization. We are part of Vale, a Brazilian multi-mining company which operates in 27 countries on 5 continents. In Indonesia, we manage a contract of work area covering a total of 118,435 hectares, which includes 70,984 hectares in South Sulawesi, 22,699 hectares in Central Sulawesi, and 24,752 hectares in Southeast Sulawesi. Currently, our main mining and ore processing activities are based in Sorowako, South Sulawesi. In Sorowako, we have proven reserves of nickel ore that amount to 82.3 million tons in the shallow sediment. We are practicing open cast mining method to mine the ore. We operate lines of pyrometallurgy smelters to process the ore. Our smelters produce nickel matte that contains 78% nickel. We reach a yearly production at an average of over 75,000 metric tons, which translates into approximately 5% of the world's nickel need. To process this nickel ore, we require a large supply of electrical power. Thus, it becomes our priority to encourage the use of renewable energy to have an efficient and environmentally friendly production. Consequently, we built 3 hydroelectric power plants, namely Larona, Balambano, and Caribe. The total continuous capacity of the plants is 365 megawatts to supply the energy required by the process plant and town housings. Mining activities drive support from other operations to sustain its production. We manage various supporting material with strategic values and process flows of the company's goods and equipments. The material goods to support our operations are stocked in warehouses prior to distribution to users. Our logistics supply chain is backed with adequate infrastructures. Since the 80s, we have built a 60-kilometer logistic road connecting the production plant in Sorowako to our ports in Malili. We maintain 2 ports. Balintang Port serves as the loading point of logistic materials and packaged nickel matte, while Mankasa Point Port serves as the dock for oil tankers. Besides the marine facilities, we operate an airport in Sorowako, which hosts a chartered flight of an ATR 42-500. Our operations are also supported by maintenance departments. To maintain our vehicles, we run several workshops of mobile equipment maintenance. The processing plant is endorsed specifically by the Process Plant Maintenance and Maintenance System and Engineering. While the regular maintenance of transportation infrastructures, such as road repairs and resurfacing, are handled by the Civil and Road Maintenance, General Facilities and Service Department are in charge of designing and maintaining support facilities, such as offices, housing, mixed-use buildings, and public facilities. Our production activities are supported by Advanced Information Technology, managed by the IT Strategic and IT Operation Department. Prize our planet is one of the company's values. Our commitment to respect the environment is reflected in the following activities. We curb our active mining to no more than 1,100 hectares in line with sustainable mining principles. Our mining stages are integrated with the reclamation and rehabilitation processes. We do mining land reshaping to develop standard slopes, restore topsoil, control erosion, affluent system, settling ponds and dikes. We replant post-mining sites with pioneer and endemic vegetation cultivated in our nursery. The nursery is 2.5 hectares of modern greenhouse that is able to supply 700,000 seedlings of 200 species each year. To maintain air quality, we equipped our smelters with baghouse system that filter our dust particles spit out through the stacks. We also installed electrostatic precipitators on the dryers and reduction kilns. Our recorded dust emissions is far below 250 mg per normal meter cubic, the quality standard applied to the processing industries in Indonesia. We control solid waste content from the housing sewage, prior flows the waste to bodies of water, by maintaining sedimentation ponds of 3.5 million cubic meters. Mining effluent is treated in facilities with lamella gravity settler technologies. Our wastewater treatment system slim down polluting materials in the waste, which empties into Matano Lake. The lake is an important source of water for people and the company. PT Vale regularly monitors the status of the lake's water and biodiversity through the Lake Scientific Review Committee. We developed a waste management system to ensure that our industrial waste would not harm the environment. Solid waste, such as furnace slag, is stationed in a specific location and used later as material to reinforce mining roads. These hazardous and toxic wastes are reprocessed and monitored directly by the Center of Industrial Waste Reduction. We sort household waste into organic and non-organic compound to be processed by third-party contractors under supervision of PT Vale. For us, life matters most. Our safety is more important than material gain. We are in the journey to achieve zero harm in all of our production cycle. Our workers are required to comply with the best practices of safety, health, and environment. Through the Department of Health, Safety and Environment, we closely monitor and implement programs and strategic policies to improve the quality of SHE. Our Fire and Emergency Services team is on standby 24/7, armed with knowledgeable personnel, advanced tools and vehicles to tackle emergency situations. To accommodate advanced healthcare, we run INCO Hospital and several outpost clinics around our production area and in 3 adjacent sub-districts. We are also enforcing a strict security system by applying standardized and specific mechanisms. This responsibility is managed by the Defense and Security Services Division to curb potential security hazards. PT Vale currently hosts 3,103 permanent employees and 4,171 contract workers. Besides taking into account quality human resources to support the sustainability of our business, we accommodate local talents. More than 85% of our permanent employees are local residents. Similar figures are also reflected in the contracting companies. Furthermore, we commit to involve local business as contractors and suppliers through the schemes called Promote National Interest, or P&I, and Local Business Initiative, or LBI. This balance has been sustainably benefiting the local people with job opportunities. We established an educational institution, the Sorowako Engineering Academy, which is formally registered by relevant agencies, and co-manage the industrial training program to train and upgrade the local workforce. Our company is also compliant with the International Labor Organization Convention and Indonesian Manpower Act by justly providing working facilities and roles, irrespective of the genders, ethnicities, religions, races, and affiliations. This practice is evident by the various roles and ranking of women working in the company. We provide opportunities to our employees to pursue higher education and involving in competency-based development trainings. In Indonesia, we are the first mining company to employ a professional certification institute. We also assure the industrial rights of the employees through a partnership with the unions as the workers' representatives. We assure the freedom of choice and promote anti-discriminatory practices. To sustain the quality of life of employees, we are developing residential complexes, full-tiered, foundation-run educational facilities, and public facilities. We're operating under a proposition that our company would only evolve alongside the advancement of community growth, environmental responsibilities, and promote added value to the company stakeholders. This can be examined from our annual taxes and royalties. As for the last 10 years, PT Vale's financial contributions to the state reached a total of $2.3 billion. We donated 10.7 megawatts of electricity derived from our hydropower plants to the public and distributed the power through a cooperative scheme with the local government and the state electricity company. We developed and maintained Sorowako and the satellite towns by providing buildings for banks, post offices, bus transportation, shopping centers, markets, places of worship, an airport, a 60-kilometer-long intracity road, and a number of supporting and recreation facilities. The town is also equipped with water treatment facilities, both clean water and household wastewater. In the field of social contributions, we formulate the Integrated Community Development Program, abbreviated PTPM. PTPM is divided into 3 areas, namely Independent Village Partner Program, Strategic Partnerships, and Strategic Contributions. This implementation of these programs are carried out by a collective partnership between 3 pillars: community, local government, and the company. In Sorowako Block, PTPM implementation covering 38 villages and 4 sub-districts directly affected by PT Vale's operation. PTPM has been implemented since 2013 and focuses on education, health, economic, institutional, and partnership, as well as art and culture. In Biodopi Block and Pamala Block, our social programs are focused on the development of public infrastructures such as roads, schools, and community health centers. Throughout the last 10 years, our social contributions have reached 526 billion rupiah. Our business is not only concerned with economic gain, but also to respect our people and sustainably developing the human resource and environment. We will outlive our commitment while mutually evolving, innovating, and improvising with the stakeholders, all for a better Indonesia.